What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JBsports back again with another one. Unified lightweight champion Teofimo Lopez is making the rounds today, promoting his upcoming fight with George Kambosos, who's the #1 contender in the IBF and it's mandatory. The fight's gonna take place on Triller. This is Triller night. Yeah, it's going down June 19th. And man, this boy here is really got himself in a high, think of himself in a high regard. Let me just say that. He think of himself in a high regard, which you should think, you're a boxer, you should have confidence. But this guy here, off the Lomachenko win, he think he's the best thing since sliced bread. That's how he acted, man. He calling out Crawford, he calling out Taylor. Let me specify what he said about Josh Taylor. Now, Josh Taylor is the undisputed at 140 pounds. In a post-fight interview, he was asked about a potential matchup with Teofimo Lopez. Man, there's a lot of traffic out here. God damn. Yeah, but yeah, he was asked about a fight with Teofimo Lopez, and he basically said Teofimo Lopez got unfinished business with Devin the Dream Haney. He got to fight him. He's not undisputed, basically what Josh Taylor said. What he putting on is a facade. He trying to put himself off as the undisputed at 135 pounds, but that's not the case, is what Josh Taylor said. He said he got to beat Devin the Dream Haney and become undisputed, then you can come see me. It's basically what Josh Taylor. Until then, shut your trap. It's basically what Josh Taylor said. And Teofimo Lopez got word of his comments and basically said he's running scared. He's a coward. It's basically what Teofimo Lopez said about Josh Taylor. Turn this on, man. Hold up. Getting hot and humid, man. We had a lot of rain today. Now this humidity coming right after the rain. But he basically called Josh Taylor a coward. He said he don't want no smoke. He'd rather go up to 147 and be light on his feet, put his foot around with them welterweights where he think he have a speed advantage and he got a footwork advantage where he's able to maneuver in the ring and get things in his favor fighting guys at a high weight. Is basically what Teofimo Lopez was saying about Josh Taylor's potential move to 147 pounds. So he basically said he did, and then he dismissed what Josh Taylor said about Devin Haney. He said, look here, Devin Haney is an email champion. He said he's a classic example of fake it till you make it type of guy. So he put Devin the Dream Haney on blast too, man. That guy Teofimo Lopez is really feeling himself right now. He called out Crawford. He said he coming. He said them guys know the pressure is on. They don't want no smoke with him. They basically ducking and running for cover. It's basically what Teofimo Lopez said about about Josh Taylor and numerous other guys. He said they don't want no smoke. He said I beat the top dog in the lightweight division, guy that was on everybody's pretty much pound for pound list. I beat him. He said, and I had 4 months since I defeated him. He said, now one of those guys sent me a contract. He said, Ryan Garcia didn't send me no contract. He said, Devin Haney didn't send me no contract. And he said, Javante Tank Davis didn't send him no contract. He said, I'm the top dog. He said, how I look sending them a contract? And I'm like, what, huh? Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You the top dog. You send them a contract. You the A side. Where you talking, you the A side. You the top dog at 135 pounds. Whenever you seen anybody sending Floyd Mayweather Jr. a contract when he was cash cow boxing, #1 on the pound for pound list. He's fighting these guys like Robert Guerrero. Did Robert Guerrero send Floyd Mayweather Jr. a contract? Did Marcus Modana send Floyd Mayweather Jr. a contract? I'm just asking. Did Andre Berto send Floyd Mayweather Jr. a contract? Hell no, they didn't. So I don't know what Teofimo Lopez is talking about. I don't know. He's trying to pull a bait and switch move, basically trying to make it look like them other guys ducking. They ain't want to send him no contract and stuff like that. You the top dog, man. You the Ring Magazine lightweight champion. What is you talking about? They should have sent you a contract. You send them a contract. You the top dog. They want what you got. You got 3 belts and 1 franchise belt. According to you, you are the undisputed because you took it from Lomachenko, who was undisputed in the WBC. And who took it off of what? Luke Campbell. That's what Lomachenko took it off. So you saying Devin Haney got his belt on email, on the internet, basically. Is what you saying. So basically, you kind of contradicting yourself. You're saying that you the top dog, but you're saying these guys are running for cover, ducking you. And then on the other hand, you're saying that all the guys had to do was send you a contract, but you're supposed to be the top dog. What you doing? What they need to send you a contract for? You got to send them a contract. You the one set the term. You the top dog. They want what you got. They want to be where you at. So I don't know what Teofimo Lopez was talking about, man, but he's a good self-promoter. He's got a good gift of the gab. He's got good personality. He talks a good game, man. He kind of reminds me of Keith Thurman as far as he knows how to talk. He's a very good interviewer. He knows how to promote himself. He knows how to put himself in the best light. You know, make it look like he's the best out there, and everybody running and ducking from him, and they talking like they want some smoke, but when in actuality they don't want no smoke. They ain't trying to see him. It's basically what Teofimo Lopez was saying today in that media availability and promotion of his fight with George Kambosos. So we will see what happens and we will see what transpires. But he called out Josh Taylor, said he's a coward. He's scared, you know. And so, you know, we got to understand Josh Taylor, he's a big junior welterweight. You know, he probably got one more fight at 140 pounds. He's moving up to 147, man. You can see the size difference in the fight with Jose Ramirez. So I don't think he's running from a guy at 135 pounds. Teofimo Lopez, who just like Josh Taylor in his division is a big lightweight. He's a big lightweight. So you got two guys that basically should be in the weight class above them. Then in the weight class they able to get their body to get down and weight and make that limit. You know, a couple of days before fight day, and they able to rehydrate to probably at least a weight class above, 2 weight classes above where they actually was fighting at. And they able to take advantage of that. That's exactly what he's doing, man. Jerry Hurd did that for years at 154 pounds. He should have been at like at least 160, maybe 168, but he was able to make 154. He was able to use his size to win a lot of fights. His size and he had a real good chin. And he's able to beat a lot of smaller fighters. And that's what Josh Taylor did with Jose Ramirez. Not to say that Josh Taylor ain't got no skills. He's a very good fighter. Southpaw. He's got a good technique to him. He's a good combination puncher. He's got good timing. He's a guy that has a lot of heart. So I'm not saying he ain't got no skills. I'm just saying that he's taking advantage of the 140-pound division because he's really a much bigger guy. He was much bigger than Regis Prograis, and he was much bigger than Jose Ramirez. Same thing with Jared Hurd was doing when he was fighting people like Elgelano Lowry. You saw how big he was in comparison with Elgelano Lowry when they was in the ring together. He fought Austin Trout. You saw the size difference in that fight. You know, he even fought Julian Williams, but Julian Williams he's a stocky guy. He was small. He was shorter than Jared Hurd, but he's a real stocky, strong guy. So the size difference was not as pronounced as it was in the Lowry fight and in the Trout fight, even though he still was bigger than Williams. But Williams was able to negate that, and he was pretty strong. He was able to not get bullied in that fight with Jared Hurd. So that's what these guys are doing. So basically what I'm saying is Josh Taylor should be at 147 pounds. He really should be there. He's able to make 140. You know, I don't know if he has a nutritionist or whatever. Him and his team, they do a good job of not getting out of shape or not blowing up in weight in between fights. They're able to maintain a weight where they can get down to 140 when they start training and getting ready for their upcoming fight. And that's the same thing with Teofimo Lopez. He's fighting at 135 pounds. He really should be at 140 pounds. When it's all said and done, both of them guys are going to be at 147, and that's where both of them guys are going to make their name and make their fame at that weight class. That's the top weight in the lower weight class. That's basically the heavyweight division of the lower weights. That being the welterweight division, and that's where they'll make their name and that's where they'll make their fame. So if they don't meet up at 140, and they damn sure meet up at 147 if both fighters continue to win. So we will see what happens and we will see what transpires. But Teofimo Lopez, is he delusional? Let me know in the comment section. Has his head got too big? Is he out here saying that he's going to be the #1 guy? It's a takeover. And he's going to be the man to beat in boxing for a long time to come. Let me know your thoughts about him calling out Josh Taylor, calling him a coward, saying that he don't want no smoke, saying that he's making a lot of excuses because he don't want to get in the ring with Teofimo Lopez because he knows what the outcome going to be. That's going to be a victory for Teofimo Lopez in dominating fashion. Let me know your thoughts about that matchup, and let me know your thoughts about the comments he made today in preparation for a matchup with George Kambosos that's going to take place in June 19th. And he basically said Kambosos is going to get it, basically in so many words. He said, watch this performance I put on June 19th. It's going to be impressive. It's going to be dominating. It's going to be devastating. It's basically what Teofimo Lopez was saying. And he's going to put on a hell of a show come June 19th in Miami, Florida. They've announced the lineup for that show too. They're going to have a lot of entertainers performing. They got Meek Mill performing. I think he mentioned something about J-Lo. I don't know if she's performing, but she's going to be there. It's going down in Miami, Florida, the orange capital of the world. Going down in the Sunshine State, June 19th. We will see what happens and we will see what transpires. But let me know your thoughts about his comments in regards to Josh Taylor, calling him a coward, saying that he don't want none. Let me know your thoughts and hit the like button if you like the content of this video and subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend, and I holla.